Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip.
There's CJ.
And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
And Chalmers kicks to Adebayo. Stewart, a screen for Adebayo. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Now here's McCollum. And Richmond pushing it up now. Chalmers finds Collison. Williams against McCollum. Pass to Stewart. 4 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Collison's shot is good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Look at the range from Adebayo. Confident stroke.
Pass to Middleton. Koulibaly with the screen for Middleton. Here's Sarr. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Collison. Here's Stewart. Another three for Richmond.
Let me tell you, that's a smart pass. Get it to Stewart and she'll knock him down.
Koulibaly with a screen on Adebayo. Middleton the pass to McCollum. Middleton looking it over. Here's Carrington. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's Collison who will bring it up for Richmond. Over to the wing. Here's Chalmers. And Chalmers slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Here's Carrington. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Stewart with the steal. Down low. Here's Collison. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Middleton. Nothing on the board, and another miss by Washington. McCollum against Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Shaw. Pass to Middleton. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, once Middleton gets that close to the rim, he's usually going to find a way to get the score.
Collison finds Stewart. Sinks the three-pointer.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Here's Carrington. Pass to McCollum. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark, and it's Richmond's ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. To the paint. Here's Collison. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Collison's got 6 points.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Williams looking over the floor, and he gets it to go. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Richmond. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Richmond making a change here. Richmond leading by 15. Adebayo with a screen for Stewart. Outside Williams. Takes it inside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Great assist there. You could tell that she knew exactly where her teammate was going to be.
Pass to Whitmore. 14 feet away. Rebounded by Richmond. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And the dunk by Stewart.
When you watch Stewart, she knows how to beat defenders on the bounce. She has a solid handle and a nice touch.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Washington trails by 19. Johnson outside. Koulibaly against Jefferson. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Those are hard-earned points inside. Had to deal with some really good defense.
Middleton against Jefferson. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Adebayo with a screen on Johnson. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
So it's Washington now. 19-point game. Johnson outside. Pass to George. And here's Middleton. 5 on the clock. That's good for George on the assist by Middleton.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Outside Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, he had to go at it softly, and boy, did that floater look good.
On the wing, Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
I don't care that he's a rookie. Johnson is a problem.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
I like seeing her use the mid-range area of the floor, showing she can stick it from there.
On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Chalmers. And Jefferson sends it back. Richmond leading by 19. Stewart kicks to Jefferson. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. And another basket from Richmond. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Richmond?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Stolen by Middleton. Carrington with the ball. He has yet to score. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal. And then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Koulibaly. Middleton right side. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Up top, Adebayo. He's got 7. Here's Jefferson. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Here's Jefferson. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Richmond, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Richmond leading by 21. Pass to Stewart. Back to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 10.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
Here's Koulibaly. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pass to Williams. Back to Stewart. Stolen by McCollum. And they're moving it up. Koulibaly finds Middleton. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Middleton's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Tipped away, and they recover it. Adebayo with a screen for Williams. Out to the wing. Chalmers passes to Adebayo. Over Koulibaly, and Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Chalmers.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Williams against McCollum. Here he goes. And McCollum with the slam.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. And another basket from Richmond.
Well, when you have a as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Middleton outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by Richmond.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Count it. Williams has got 14.
Well, that's a couple of tough points right there. That was a battle inside.
Middleton outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Right block shot. McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Richmond. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Well, she's got some ups. When you give her a launching pad, she will use it.
McCollum passes to Middleton. Back to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
A great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, watch out.
Washington with the ball. Here's Koulibaly. Back to McCollum. George with the screen on Williams. Now here is George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Koulibaly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jefferson. The Wizards shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That's good from Koulibaly. And Washington making a change here. And Koulibaly drops them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the right side. Outside Jefferson. Drains the three-pointer. Jefferson's got 5.
And at that three-point line, Jefferson can be a threat. He has gotten more accurate and confident as a shooter.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Richmond on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Chalmers outside. Left side Williams. That one wide left. On the wing Johnson. Defended by Jefferson. Tries from 16. And another miss by Washington.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Adebayo's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. And it's Richmond's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Williams finds Stewart. Jefferson, a screen on Johnson. And here's Chalmers for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Richmond out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Washington with the ball. Now Carrington. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Stewart kicks to Williams. Outside, Adebayo. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Jefferson throws it down hard.
And not every big guy can make that play. Adebayo has the patience and awareness to do so.
Now the Wizards with it. Pass to Carrington. Back to Whitmore. And here is Kispert. And stolen by Chalmers. Outside for Jefferson. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Shows the quickness that time. Jefferson just gets it in a hurry.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Whitmore. And it's Kispert in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Williams with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Jefferson. Rebounded by the Wizards. And stolen by Whitmore. Kispert wide open. He fires. No good from the wing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Adebayo passes to Williams. Driving inside. And finished off by Williams.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Now, here's Bagley. Here's Whitmore. They get it back. Outside, Adebayo. And Chalmers kicks to Jefferson. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Here's Stewart. And contact on the shot. She'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, something that's always stood out about Stewart, she has phenomenal handles for a player at 6'4". Her level of skill is off the charts.
Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. Well, we have a chance now, a recap of one of the standout performances of our game, earning our player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Sarr. Trying to end the drought. Sarr controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so Fox will bring it up for Richmond. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Hamilton outside. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Stewart. Kick out to Hamilton. Hits the three-point bomb. Hamilton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The wide open look here for Coulibaly. Off target with his 3. So it's Richmond now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Hamilton, and he goes in for the dunk.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard McCollum because he's skilled at drawing those whistles.
First one falls for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Middleton. It's tipped. Fox with the steal. To the inside, Stewart uses the glass to finish the layup.
With her skill level, you can forget that Stewart is 6'4" and can do serious damage inside.
Pass to Sarr. Now Middleton. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Hamilton outside. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And now, our player of the game.